If you think history is boring but still love a good story, then you need to hear about the Korean War. So, the Korean War kicked off in 1950 when North Korea invaded South Korea. But why? It was more than just a border dispute, it was a clash of ideologies. On one side you had North Korea backed by the Soviet Union and China, all about communism. On the other side, South Korea was supported by the United States and the United Nations pushing for democracy. It was like a tug of war over how society should be run. Now let's talk strategies. The North Koreans started with a blitzkrieg-style invasion, aiming for a quick victory, but the UN forces launched a surprise attack in Incheon, turning the tide. The war seesawed back and forth with brutal battles like Pusan and the Chosin Reservoir. Ultimately, the war ended in a stalemate in 1953, leaving Korea divided at the 38th parallel. No clear winner, but a powerful lesson on the impact of ideologies and military tactics. So next time someone mentions the Korean War, you'll know it's not just another page in history books, it's a story of clashing beliefs and strategic maneuvers. Stay curious, history buffs. The Korean War is often called the Forgotten War, but its significance is anything but forgettable. It was a pivotal moment in the Cold War, a proxy battle between the superpowers of the time. The conflict drew in nations from around the world, making it a truly global event. The strategies employed were complex and varied. North Korea's initial invasion was swift and brutal, catching South Korea and its allies off guard. However, the United Nations counterattack at Incheon was a masterstroke of military planning, turning the tide of the war. The battles were fierce and often fought in harsh conditions. The Battle of Pusan Perimeter was a desperate defense by UN forces, while the Battle of Chosin Reservoir saw some of the most brutal fighting in freezing temperatures. The war also had a significant impact on the civilian population. Millions of Koreans were displaced, and the peninsula was left devastated by the conflict. The armistice signed in 1953 brought an end to the fighting, but the Korean peninsula remains divided to this day. The Korean War serves as a stark reminder of the human cost of war and the complexities of international politics. It also highlights the resilience and determination of the Korean people who have rebuilt their nation from the ashes of conflict. So the next time you hear about the Korean War, remember that it's not just a historical event, it's a story of courage, strategy, and the enduring struggle for freedom and peace. Stay curious, history buffs. Stay curious, history buffs. History buffs.